intent for class this lunchtime, courtesy of the one and only Dennis, is to enjoy and embrace every gift that today has to offer you. So for your practice to breathe and move in a way that allows you the time and space to feel and absorb every gift your practice has to offer you this lunchtime. When we connect to the gifts of our practice, it can often feel like a ripple of pleasure moving through your body. When the mind goes quiet and we tune into sensation, and this vast expanse of sensation becomes available to us. And amp your breath up even more. Relax shoulders, relax jaw. And soften tongue and relax your eyeballs. And slow down your deep breath even more. Welcome in the gifts of your practice. Let's take 3 breaths together, letting out any noise that wants to come out on the exhale. First one, inhale. Pranayama is Brahmari into the heart. 6 breaths. Place both hands in the center of the chest. Deep inhale through the nose. On the exhale, buzz up the heart. Close your eyes for Brahmari. Play with the sound. Make it as loud as you like so you feel the maximum vibration in the heart space, so you can feel the gifts of Brahmari. do one more. Open the eyes. Seated side bend with one leg straight with all the arm positions. Left leg forwards, sole of right foot pressing into the inside of your left thigh. Flex left foot, toes towards the shin. Left hand rest to the inside of the left leg, starting with arm overhead. Inhale, reach right arm up. Exhale, reach it over the right ear towards the front of the room. Straighten this arm more. Spread open the fingers. Okay, deep inhale, spread open right side ribs. On the exhale, wrap right shoulder towards the armpit. Keep left leg active. Chest opener, right arm straight up towards the sky to begin with. Activate right hand, and palm of the hand faces towards right wall. Okay, move the right arm 20 degrees towards the back windows. Okay, keep this palm. Okay, deep inhale, reach up and back through the right arm. Exhale, soften left ear towards left shoulder, releasing right side of neck. Okay, connect to your legs again. Flex the left foot. Engage quadricep on top of left thigh, pressing whole of left leg down into the floor. Okay. And with both legs active, inhale up and back through the right arm, opening across the chest. Soften neck again. This hand a bit higher. Flex that left foot, Christina. Okay. Neck release. Lower the right hand towards the floor. Palm faces down about 20 centimeters off the floor. Activate right hand. Okay. Inhale. Articulate ribs forward, away from pelvis. Flex left foot. On your exhale, slide the right arm away from the neck. Slow the exhale right down to give your body time to soften in the neck. Hand clasp thigh. Reach the right hand behind the lower back, either clasping the inner thigh. If you can't reach the inner thigh, grab your shirt or your shorts, your waistband. Flex left foot again, engaging quadricep, pressing whole of left leg down into the floor. Next, inhale, roll the ribs up towards the sky. Right shoulder moves up and back. On the exhale, slide right shoulder blade down the back, away from the neck. Flex left foot, Christina. That's it, yeah. And for the last remaining breaths, activate feet, activate legs. So that the chest, the neck, has the support they need to let go. Let's change sides. Come on out. Right leg forwards. Starting with arm overhead. Inhale, send the left arm up. Exhale, reaching left arm over left ear towards front of room. This foot up. Yeah. Okay, press down here. Let's engage here. Good. Deep breath into left side ribs. Exhale, soften right ear towards right shoulder. Pull right shoulder blade down the back away from the ear. Neck release. Left arm reaches, chest opener, excuse me. So turn the palm so it faces the left side wall. Move the arm 20 degrees towards the back of the room. Okay. Inhale into left side of chest, left shoulder, and roll the shoulder up and back. Exhale, soften right ear towards right shoulder. And soften jaw. Martin, turn the palm so it faces the side. Strain, flex this foot. Go on, flex it, flex it, flex it, flex it. That's it. Neck release. Left arm lowers towards the floor. Palm faces down. Let the chin move away from the chest. That's it. Okay. And flex the right toes back towards the shin. Okay. On your next exhale, slide left arm around the lower back for hand clasp thigh, or your shirt, or your waistband. Okay. Flex right foot. Okay. Point the right foot up towards the sky, D. Okay. And feel this fire up right here. Yeah. Okay, keep that engaged, then inhale, move ribs forward and up. Exhale, this shoulder down the back, relax the neck.
The right sit bone is touching the ground?
Yes. Slowly come on out. Abdominals. Elbow to knee. With thigh traction. Come to lie back. For these abdominals, we were talking about this in class last night. I want you guys to focus on deepening and lengthening the inhale in abdominals, okay?
What do you mean with lengthening the...
Making it longer.
Okay.
Yeah, more length. Yeah, that's it. Clasp hands together behind the head. Elbows up towards the sky, feet up off the floor. Okay. Okay. Inhale, curl head and shoulders up. Hold the breath. Lower back down, tailbone up. Exhale, elbows towards left thigh, right leg, straight up towards the sky. Deep inhale into lower back, place right hand on right thigh. Right hand on right thigh. Exhale, curl tailbone up, traction thigh away from the hip. Pull belly down. Deep inhale, slowly moving back to center. Hold the breath. Lower back down, tailbone up. Exhale, elbows towards right thigh, left leg straight up towards the sky. Flex the toes towards the shin and reach up through the heel. Inhale into lower back and place left hand on left thigh. Exhale, curl tailbone up, press your thigh into your hand into your thigh, pull belly down. Inhale, slowly, deeply, come back to center. Hold the breath, lower back down, tailbone up. Exhale, elbows to left thigh, right leg up. You had it right first time, Bendix. Deep inhale, right hand on right thigh. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Hand into thigh, thigh into hand. Wrap left shoulder towards the armpit. Inhale, back to center. Hold breath, lower back down, tailbone up. Exhale, elbows towards right thigh, send the left leg skywards. Soften jaw, inhale deeply into lower back. Left hand on left thigh and exhale, traction thigh away from the hip. Pull lower abdominals down. Inhale slowly back to center. Deeper on the inhale, hold the breath. Lower back down, tailbone up. Exhale, elbows towards left thigh, send right leg up. Soft jaw, inhale into lower back, place right hand on right thigh. Exhale, curl tailbone up, traction thigh away from the hip. Pull belly down. Inhale, slowly back to center. Hold the breath. Lower back down. Tailbone up. Exhale, elbows to right thigh. Reaching up through left heel, flexing toes towards the shin. Deep inhale into lower back, place left hand on left thigh. Exhale, curl tailbone up and traction thigh away from the hip. Soften your jaw and pull belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lower all the way down. Three-part twisting abs with a block between the thighs. Grab your block, place it between the thighs, and send your legs up towards the sky. All right, clasp hands together behind the head. Okay, keep the head down for this first breath. Okay. So legs as straight as you can, reaching up through the balls of the feet. There's a slight bend in the knees, that's okay. Inhale, curl head and shoulders up. Hold the breath. Squeeze block between the thighs. Exhale, curl tailbone up, twist elbows towards left thigh. Pull belly down. Inhale, head and shoulders back to center. Keep the legs up. Hold the breath. Squeeze block between the thighs. Exhale, curl tailbone up, send elbows towards right thigh. Pull belly down. Inhale, head and shoulders back to center. Keep shoulder blades up off the floor. Hold the breath. Squeeze the block between the thighs. Exhale, curl tailbone up, send armpits towards your feet, straight up. Wrap shoulders towards the armpit and pull belly down. Inhale, lower head 2 inches. Hold breath. Squeeze block between the thighs. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows twist towards left thigh. Pull belly down. Inhale, head and shoulders back to center. Keep legs up. Hold the breath. Squeeze block between the thighs. Exhale, curl tailbone up, twist elbows towards right thigh. Squeeze block a second time and pull belly down. Inhale, head and shoulders back to center. Keep the legs up, shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Squeeze, block between the thighs. Exhale, curl tailbone up, head, shoulder blades up off the floor, reaching armpits towards the feet. Pull belly down, hands behind the head. Last round, inhale, lower head a couple of inches. Hold breath. Squeeze block. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows towards left thigh. Pull belly down. Deep inhale, head and shoulders back to center. Hold breath. Squeeze block between the thighs. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows twist towards right thigh. Squeeze block a second time and pull belly down. Inhale, head and shoulders back to center. Hold breath. Squeeze block. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reaching armpits towards the feet. Soften jaw, wrap shoulders towards the armpits, pull belly down. Inhale, slowly lower head, shoulders, feet to the floor.
Are you trying to show off to your friends?
We did 3 rounds of abdominals in class last night, and I'm always trying to show off to everyone. Keep the block between your thighs. Yeah. Bridge. Feet hip distance apart. Block between the thighs. Come on up on your next exhale. Is that a starburst?
What?
A sweetie?
It's a maum.
A maum. Are you saving it for a special moment?
Yeah, it's a special moment where my blood pressure drops.
Okay. All right, press down through both feet. Squeeze block between the thighs. And feel free to add to the soundscape that is emanating from the far side of the room. One awesome way to uptake and receive the gifts of your practice is to use sound, noise, vibration. Try it. Okay, lower down in 3 stages. Upper back, middle back, lower back. Yeah. Okay. Gate opener. Keep the block between the thighs. Send legs up towards the sky. Clasp hands behind the head. For this one, we straddle the legs open. So some of you move forward, some of you stay where you are. Just make sure you don't clash legs with your neighbor. Okay. We're going to do 2 rounds of gate opener. Okay? Clasp hands together behind the head. Legs up towards the sky, block between the thighs. Head stays on the floor for this first breath. Okay. Deep inhale into lower back. Hold the breath. Squeeze block between the thighs. Exhale, curl head and shoulders up off the floor. Place your left hand onto the block, hold it there. Inhale, slowly, deeply, straddle legs wide open. Exhale, curl pubic bone up and towards the block. Reach out through the balls of the feet and spread the toes. Pull belly down. Inhale, slowly back to center. Hands behind the head, head to the floor. Hold that breath in. Squeeze block between the thighs. Exhale, head and shoulder blades up off the floor. Right hand onto the block. Inhale, straddle legs wide open. Exhale, curl pubic bone in towards the block. Send the balls of the feet. Relax your face, your jaw. Pull belly down. Inhale, legs slowly back to center. Head, hands to the floor. If you want to, place feet, head to the floor now. If you want one more round, then stay with the legs up. Hold the breath in. Squeeze block between the thighs. Exhale, head and shoulders up off the floor. Left hand onto the block. Hold it there. Inhale, straddle legs wide open. Exhale, curl pubic bone in towards the block. Send thighs away from hips. Spread the toes. Inhale, legs back to center. Head, hands to the floor. Place feet to the floor. Good. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Take 3 deep, feeling breaths into your hands. Roll over onto your right hand side. Come around to face the front. Dolphin, with option for leg raises today. Go for 4 breaths with both feet on the floor, 4 breaths with the left leg raised, then 4 breaths with the right leg raised in Dolphin. You remember Dolphin, Martin? That's it. So when you do this, get the fingers all the way around the outside of the bicep, so elbows closer together. That's it. So fingers even further around. A bit closer. Okay, that's it. Then bring forearms down. Okay, relax the neck. Deep inhale here. Okay, curl toes under, straighten the legs. That's it. Okay, and send the ribs and hips up. Bend the knees a little more. Okay, keep both feet on the floor for now, Martin. Yeah. Okay, so bend the knees a bit more. Other way, bend. Okay, bring these closer to here. Yeah. Okay, then send hips up. Once you've done both legs, slowly lower knees to the floor. And come on up to standing. Agnisara in horse stance with hand passes. 1 round slow, 1 round fast. We'll face this way. Turn the feet out as wide as they go. Hips down in between the knees. Okay, start with one hand resting on top of the other. Okay, Agnisara looks like this. Okay, so no movement of air. Pulling the belly in, let it relax. Pull the belly in, let it relax. Okay. Hand passes. So inhale, hands through the heart. Exhale, arms up. Inhale. Back through the heart. Out to the side. Inhale again. Forwards. Down. Fast round. Up. Inhale. To the side. Feel your feet sink hips a little lower. Forwards. Down. Inhale, come on up to standing. Toe heel the feet together. Grab a sip of water. B-series with 2 pose vignettes. Come to the top of the mat. Inhale to chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, scoop chest forwards, flat back. Press hands into the floor, either step or float back. To plank, through modified chaturanga or full chaturanga, to low cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior 2 with eagle arms. Inhale, step the left foot forwards between the hands. Okay, Warrior 2. Yeah. Bring the right upper arm on top of the left. Okay, palms pressed together or backs of the hands. Okay. A little low with the elbows, right on. Okay. David, a little more of a bend into the front knee and redirect that front knee over the center of the front foot. Okay. Okay. If it's comfortable for the back of the neck, relaxing forehead towards the biceps. Beautiful breath, Reinhold. Reverse warrior. Bring the arms parallel to the floor to begin with. Inhale, send right arm up. Exhale, right hand above or below the right knee. Left arm reaching over left ear. Okay, this way. Turn the palm this way. Okay, palm faces this way, this way. That's it. Okay, so stay with the warrior 2 legs, Martin. Good, straighten that back leg. Even more, so it's straight. Yeah.
I lost track.
You haven't lost anything. You're exactly where you are now. Okay. In through the nose, out through the nose. Okay, next inhale, come on up. Place both hands to the floor and go through a half salutation. We will meet back in downward facing dog. Eagle Warrior 2 on the other side. Inhale, right foot forwards between the hands. Come on up. Okay. Take a moment to set your feet and your legs before you bring the arms into it. So feel your feet. Deep bend into front knee. And when you have that foundation, moving into eagle arms. On this side, it's left upper arm on top of the right. Reverse warrior, arms parallel to the floor. Again, connect to your feet and your legs again. Inhale, reach left arm up. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, slowly come on up. Place hands to the floor. Step back to downward facing dog with an option for turbo dog. That's bending the elbows so they're 2 inches off the floor, squeezing elbows, upper arms towards each other. Relax the back of the neck. Okay, and squeeze against my hands. Even more. And spread hands. Okay, straighten the arms if you're in turbo dog. Easy twisting lunge with back knee lifted. Inhale, step the left foot forwards between the hands. Stay on the ball of the back foot. Your right hand to the floor or to a block to the inside of the left foot. Next, inhale, left arm reaches up towards sky. Go for a block. Yeah. Okay, this arm a little higher. Reach it straight up, straight up. That's it. Okay. What are the gifts available to you right now in this twist? Lounge lunge. Both hands to the floor. Lower the back knee down. Okay, set up for lounge lunge. Grab hold of the outside of your left knee with your left hand. Left forearm runs along the outside of the left thigh. Right hand starts on the floor underneath the shoulder, then move it forwards about 10 inches. Okay, take a deep inhale here. On the exhale, soften right hip towards the floor. Let right shoulder come up towards the ear. Soften right ribs in towards the right armpit. Have the forearm going along the outside of the thigh, like Martin, like this. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Then let's come up a little higher. Okay, and it's less of a twist and more bringing this towards the floor. You're feeling it along the outside here. Push back to downward facing dog. Easy twisting lunge on the other side. Inhale, step the right foot forwards. Back knee stays up. Left hand to the floor or a block. Inhale, right arm up towards sky. This one, notice the weight distribution between the front foot and the front hand. And then press down even more into the front foot. Take a little less weight in the left hand. Okay, then next inhale, lengthen spine forwards. Exhale, soften left ear towards left shoulder and move shoulders down the back away from the ears. Okay, big inhale, activate right hand, reach right arm up and back, roll ribs skywards. Lounge lunge, hands to the floor, back knee down. Right hand grabs hold of the outside of the knee, right forearm along the outside edge of the thigh. Okay, left hand starts underneath the shoulder, move it forwards in line with the shoulder about 10 inches. Okay, then on the exhale, softening left hip towards the floor. Take this knee much further back. Yeah. Okay, then bring the hips forward. Okay, and this hand further forwards. Okay, and softening this hip towards the floor. Yeah. Yeah, oof. That's the noise. Okay.
It's too loud.
Yeah, now breathe. Close your eyes. This hand stays here, yeah. And then getting a stretch in here, but also along here. And let this shoulder come up towards the ear. And then soften this down into my hand. Okay. Push back to downward facing dog. Flash prep. So lower knees down to the floor. Option for leg raises here again. Okay, so set up. From hands and knees, lower onto elbows. Fingers wrap around the biceps to measure the distance. Forearms parallel. Okay, so starting position is dolphin. Slide the right hand straight back along the mat till it's directly underneath the elbow. Relax the back of the neck. Deep inhale into upper back, curl toes under. Exhale, straighten legs, sending hips up. Hey, hug right elbow in towards the side of the body. Soften jaw and release the throat. Hey, either stay with both feet on the floor, if that is the place where you can breathe the most magnificently. If you want to go for leg raises, then it's the left leg, the side with the forearm on the floor. Maria, stay with both feet on the floor. Okay. And hug this into my hand. Okay. This hand right here, a bit further back. Okay. So you've done about 4 breaths on one leg. Lower the left leg down. Lower the knees down, change sides. Bring this hip up, Jim. This hand wants to be further back as well, so it's right underneath the elbow. Okay, then squeeze this elbow against my hand. Even more, press, press, press. Okay, relax back of neck. Good. And couple more breaths. And lower knees down. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Downward facing dog. Warrior 1. Inhale, step the left foot forwards between the hands. Both arms up. Okay, bend a little more into the front knee. Press down through feet. Okay, feel back thigh lifting up towards the sky. Next inhale, lift back ribs up away from your butt. Shoulders down away from the ears. Separate the arms a little wide in the rear. Lift the chin, lengthen back of neck, so soften back of neck. Find a point of focus at the front of the room. Soften your gaze. What are the gifts available to you right now? Lunge. Place hands to the floor. Let's do this with the back knee down. Okay, so this lunge, it's okay for the front knee to come further forwards than the front knee. Then soften the hips forwards and down towards the front ankle. Both arms lifting up. Next inhale, lift the ribs. Lift up through the heart. And wrap shoulders. Bring shoulders down, Reinhold. Hands to the floor. Push back, downward facing dog. Other side, classic warrior one. Inhale, right foot forwards between the hands. Okay. There is an infinite abundance of gifts available in warrior one. Warrior one is my favorite yoga pose. Build this warrior one from the ground up. Feel the soles of your feet pressing into the floor. And use that connection to draw strength up from the earth into the legs and feel the legs start to power up. Create that strong foundation. From that foundation, create the most expansive space in the chest and torso. Then slow the breath down even more. Press into the outside edge of that foot and keep this leg engaged. Lunge, hands to the floor, lower back knee down. Soften hips forward. Both arms reach up. Deep breaths into left quadricep, left hip flexor. Hands to the floor. Step back to downward facing dog. Lower knees down. Dolphin Strut. Okay, this one, which is always a little wobbly for me. Okay, so Dolphin Strut. Starting in a dolphin position, reaching back with the left hand, grabbing hold of left ankle, left calf. Okay. Either staying here with both feet on the floor or option for a leg raise. So left hand is reaching back and grabbing hold of the ankle or the shin. After you stand up, yeah. Slower, keep both feet on the floor. Okay, and just reach back with the hand. Okay, that's it. Keep both feet on the floor. About 4 to 5 breaths on one side, then change sides. No. Good. So that, yeah, that's it, that's it. Okay. Slowly come on out in the next couple of breaths. Downward facing dog. Twisting warrior. Inhale, step the left foot forwards between the hands. I prefer to keep the back heel up for this one, so rather than the back heel down. Okay, so stay on the ball of the back foot. Inhale, reach right arm up. Exhale, right elbow to outside of left thigh. Everyone lift the chest a couple of inches higher. Lengthen spine, ribs forward. Next, exhale, soften right ear towards right shoulder. And both hands to the floor. Lower the back knee down. Arrow lunge. Arrow lunge. Both hands either side of the front foot. Arrow lunge, stage 1. Pressing top of back foot into the floor and straightening the back leg. So Martin, slide so the back leg's straight. That's it. And top of the back foot, pressing into the floor. That's it. Okay. If you're staying in stage 1, feel for lengthening the spine, the torso forwards. Those of you going for stage 2, inhale. Place hands on the front thigh, lift the heart. Either stay here in stage 2 or stage 3. Arms up, shoulders down. 3 loud lions. Inhale. Ha! 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 Hands down. Push back, downward facing dog. Twisting warrior. Inhale, step the right foot forwards between the hands. Come on up. Chest up. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left elbow to outside of right thigh. Deepen the breath. For me, making sounds in my yoga practice, or making a really loud lion, is about claiming my right to experience my body any way I like, no matter who else is in the room around me. That has been a long journey in order to be able to do that. Martin, you want the right foot forwards. Martin, right foot forwards. Arrow lunge, stage 1, hands to the floor, back knee down. Press top of the back foot into the mat, straighten back leg. Stage 2, inhale, chest up, hands onto thigh. In through the nose, out through the nose, steady the breath. Arms up, stage 3. 3 loud lions. Tongue out. Hands to the floor. Step back to downward facing dog. Triangle. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Both legs straight, arms parallel to the floor. Okay, fire up quadriceps as you lean the torso forwards. Okay, then left arm down, right arm up. Bring this arm up a little more deep, straight. Okay, then turn this hand a little more here, David. Lunge, heel to the butt. Place both hands to the floor, lower the right knee down. And fold the mat over from the side. Pad up the back knee. And reach back, grab hold of right foot with right hand. Hugging your heel in towards the butt. Left forearm rests on left thigh. Press down through front foot and then lift the heart. Okay, so torso upright rather than leaning forwards. Lower right foot down. Push back, downward facing dog. Other side. Right foot forwards for triangle. Your other right, dear. Your other right. Okay, move into triangle in your own time. Lunge, heel to the butt. Okay, hands to the floor. Okay. Pat up the back knee. Okay, right forearm resting on right thigh. Grab hold of left foot. Hug it as close in towards the butt as you can. Okay, soften hips forward and down. Notice what happens to your breath when you move into a stretch that can bring a little bit of discomfort, maybe a lot of discomfort. How does your breath respond? Okay. And how can you change the quality of your breath in order to absorb all of the gifts that this pose has to offer you right now? There are many gifts to be found in discomfort. And hands to the floor. Push back to downward facing dog. And lower knees down to the floor. Okay. Come on up to standing. Let's do standing back bend with a block between the thighs. There is not a lot of movement in this, but it is a huge heart opener. So feet parallel. Squeeze the block gently between the thighs, then reach arms up. Okay, so as you squeeze the block, lengthen tailbone down. And next, inhale, lift the heart, lift the ribs, bring a mini back bend into the upper torso. And spread open your hands. Bring shoulders down the back away from the ears. If you have the balance, close the eyes. Next inhale, bring the torso back up. 2 rounds of camel. So you can keep the block between your thighs if that helps to fire up the inner leg lines and keep the tailbone tucked. And come down to kneeling. First round of camel. Hands pressing down on lower back. Make sure thighs and hips are pressing forwards. Okay, so press hands down on lower back. Inhale, lift the ribs. And mini back bend into the upper torso. Deep inhale, squeeze the block. Thighs, hips moving forwards. Okay. And as you lift up through the back of the heart, shoulders soften back and down. So lift up through here. Okay, next inhale, slowly bring the torso up. Second round of camel, either repeating exactly what you just did, or curl toes under, and you can reach back for ankles. So for this one, start by going back. Once you're back, reaching one hand back, then the other. Keeping hips over the knees. So Reinhold, bring hips forward. So hips stay over the knees. Okay? So not this, keeping the hips here. Yeah. Squeeze the block. And so bring hips forward. Okay. If you have hands on ankles to come out, place one hand onto the lower back, support the lower back, bring the other hand to join it, and then slowly coming up. Okay, you got it?
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
Letting go.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. If it's, for me, it's too uncomfortable to release my head back in camel, so I hold my neck up or keep the chin in towards the chest, but whatever. No, it's okay.
Standing backbend, what happens to the head then? I couldn't find a comfortable position for it.
Again, I take my head back a little, but I'm holding it there. For me, it's not comfortable to release it the whole way back. So for some people, keeping the chin more in towards the chest, yeah, it feels better. Okay. Let's do lunge lizard. Grab your block, place it between the thighs. And come to lie on your left hand side. Okay. So squeeze the block between your thighs, or lie on whatever side that you can see me. Squeeze the block between the thighs and reach through the heels, so flexing toes towards the shins. Okay, your top hand rests on the floor to help with the balance. Okay. As you squeeze the block, lengthen tailbone towards your heels. Okay. And let left shoulder come up towards left ear, softening left ribs in towards left armpit. And let the hips be heavy. Slow the breath right down. I'm intrigued to see what the recording of this class is going to sound like if I put it on YouTube. Over 10,000 views, Munira. Okay, then change sides. Roll over. Okay, so you want ankles, hips, shoulders, all in one line. Okay, pressing through the heels, squeeze the block. Tailbone lengthens towards the feet. Okay, then one breath at a time, softening right side ribs towards the right armpit. Yeah. Yeah, so flex the feet towards this way. So press through the heels. Okay. Bring this hip a little further over. Good. And flex the toes even more like back. That's it. All right. Okay, then soften into my hand here. Spinal twist. Let's do with both knees for this one. So come to lie on your backs and bring the arms into a cactus position, elbows at shoulder height. Knees bent, feet pressing into the floor. Okay, now lift the hips. Place the hips to the right hand side of your mat. Knees close in towards the chest. And knees go over to the left. Okay. Either keeping the arms in a cactus position, or if that becomes uncomfortable on the right arm, the right shoulder, then find a different position that's more comfortable. Okay. And close the eyes.
And both shoulders stays on the ground.
Yeah. Bring the knees much closer in towards the chest. Close your eyes. Okay, in through the nose, out through the nose, Mark. Deep massaging breaths down into lower back. The gift of your breath's own ability to massage the lower back. Bring the knees a bit closer in, David. To change sides, bring the right knee back to the middle first, then the left knee. And press the feet into the floor. Lift the hips over to the left, knees over to the right. Comfortable having the hand in the air, so either there or like rest it here. Yeah. Dennis, close the eyes. Bring the left knee back to the center, right knee to join it. Okay, Baddha Konasana on the back with Uddiyana. Soles of the feet together, knees out wide. Okay. From here, deep inhale. Exhale all the air out through the mouth. Lungs completely empty. Hold all the air out. Belly pulls in towards lower spine and up into bottom ribs. Hold there, Uddiyana. When your body tells you, release with an inhale and do 2 more in your own time.
lie back, get comfortable, Shavasana.
It's time to come back. Deepen your breath. Move fingers, move toes. And stretch arms behind your head. Take a full body stretch. Hug knees in towards your chest. And gently roll over onto your right hand side. And come on up to seated. Hands together in heart prayer center. Close the eyes. We'll finish the practice with 3 Oms. Inhale. Thumbs up to third eye center. Together we say Namaste. Thank you, everyone.